Today we're doing another giveaway. We're going to be doing a review of a GMT from Touraine. This is an automatic GMT with 200 meters of water resistance. At the end of the video, stay tuned because I'm going to be giving you details on how you could actually win one of the two watches that we are looking at today. So let's flip the camera and talk about a giveaway and talk about the Touraine GMT. In a recent video, I mentioned that I'm going to be ramping up the number of giveaways that I do here on my channel. Some of those will be announced in giveaway videos. However, some will not be announced. So definitely stay tuned and subscribe to the channel. Today, I'm going to be giving away one of these watches. These are automatic GMTs from the brand Touraine. And these are pretty affordable, but stay tuned to the end of this video to find out how you could win one of these watches. So as I mentioned, these are pretty affordable. They are automatic GMTs and they get excellent lume. I've actually reviewed their dive watch here on my channel and that had very good lume as well. I was blown away how bright it was. I hope these are similar to that dive watch. We'll find out at the end of the video as well. These do get 200 meters of water resistance, so these are technically diving GMTs, I would say. However, you don't get a dive style clasp. You do get a butterfly clasp, so maybe not exactly a dive watch, but you do get a screwed-in crown and a screwed-in case back with a sapphire crystal display. So you do get 200 meters, including that sapphire crystal display, which is pretty good. These come in at around 42 millimeters. On their website, they say that they are over 42 millimeters, but if you don't measure with these crown guards, it's around 41.9 millimeters. Same thing goes for the thickness. On their website, it says 13.4 millimeters thick. However, I measure around 12.9 millimeters thick, or just about 13 millimeters thick. So they're not incredibly thick considering that you're getting 200 meters of water resistance and a display case back. The lug to lug, however, I measured in at around 51 and change, so it was around 51.2 millimeters. I think on their website, they have 49.7. So I'm not sure if it's my calipers that are different. However, we have some different measurements. This is definitely an homage to the GMT Master, and you can see that in the bezel. However, the bezel here is ceramic and it is lumed. So you're getting BGW9 in that bezel, and I believe it is bright, but we're gonna check that out at the end of the video. The dial sort of reminds me of a Seamaster, not a GMT Master. However, you do get C3 Superluminova on the hands and the indices, including the seconds hand, which is red and has a lollipop. It also has a little bit of a counterbalance. And then you have sword hands for the hour and minutes. Those again filled with C3 Superluminova. And then you have the GMT hand. The GMT hand is just an arrow, very reminiscent of what you get over at Rolex. You have a date at the 3 o'clock that has a surround, and then you have just a minute track and those applied indices. At the 12 o'clock, you do have a 12. Right below that, you have the logo. It says Touraine, and then at the bottom of the dial, it gives you the water resistance. So you do get a choice of bracelet here. There is either a Jubilee style or an Oyster style. The Oyster style gets polishing down the center links, and I have to say, it is a fingerprint magnet on this PVD coated version. So this is the PVD coated version. It's basically an all black version. So you're getting that black bezel, black case, and black bracelet. There is a lot of polish going on here, so it is picking up fingerprints a lot. So I highly recommend going with the Jubilee bracelet if you like the PVD version. However, the stainless steel version, obviously on the Jubilee style bracelet, you do get push button, butterfly enclosure, and actually very nice solid bracelet. The only thing I would say is it has push pins, but at $299, I think that's a really good price, so not a big deal. You do get to see the movement from the back, and you do get the logo for the movement on the case back. I'll do a close-up so you can see what I'm talking about. Crown is not signed, and I believe it is around, let me double check the size on here. It is just around 5.6 millimeters, so Otherwise, obviously, these watches are exactly the same size. However, the black does look a little bit smaller because it is in all black. So against the black background, it might look a tiny bit smaller than the stainless steel version. But these are both in a 42mm size. If you measure with these crowns, obviously, it is a little bit bigger. You have polishing on the side. Everything is finished very nicely considering the price, but all in all, I think it's finished very, very nice. The bezel action is pretty good on these. I mean, it's not incredible, but there's just a little bit of wiggle. As you can see, they are made out of ceramic. It sounds a little bit crunchy, but nothing too bad. I'll throw these on my wrist. Let me show you the watch that I have on first. Today I have on my IWC GSD Perpetual Calendar Chronograph, a watch that I have been wearing almost nonstop since I purchased it. There is the stainless steel on my 7.5-inch wrist, 42mm watch with an around 13mm thickness, 51 almost, or 50 and change lug to lug. I think these look pretty damn good on my 7.5-inch wrist, and it definitely reminds you a lot of a GMT Master. However, it's not a direct homage. And there's the black PVD coated version of the Voyager. That's what they actually call this watch on my 7.5-inch wrist. I don't think I actually mentioned that yet in the video. I would definitely go for the Jubilee style bracelet over the Oyster style bracelet. I'm just a fan of the Jubilee style. The Oyster style here is obviously a fingerprint magnet because you do have these polished mid links, and like I said, I really don't like that. But all in all, I think this looks great on my wrist. Well, there you go. Lume, definitely not standard Lume here. This is very liberally applied. You have BGW9 on those bezels. Those are very, very bright. The indices and hands are all lumed, every single hand. The hour, minutes, seconds, and GMT hand, all filled with C3 Superluminova. Very, very bright and lasts a very long time, very liberally applied. This does not disappoint, especially for the price of $299. That is excellent. So if you come this far, you want to find out how you could actually win one of these watches. It's going to be very easy, like every single one of my giveaways. I'm going to be doing some different giveaways very soon, but in the meantime, I'm still going to be giving away these watches on Whatnot. So I will put a link down in the description to a live stream that I will be doing on Whatnot, where I will be giving away one of these watches. You also need to subscribe here to the channel, like this video, and add a comment down below. And that is all you need to do to enter to win. Of course, you do need to show up to the live stream to enter there to win the watch. And that's the way you win the watch. You join the live stream, and when I give away the watch, you just have to hit a button, and that's really it. It's very, very simple. It's very secure, and that's why I do it on Whatnot. But guys, that's really it. Tell me what you guys think of these watches. I will put a link to their website down in the description below. If you're interested, definitely check out their website, sign up with your email, and get 25% off the asking price of $399. Definitely go for the Jubilee style bracelet. It's really nice. I think that's the way to go. Anyway, guys, thank you for logging on. Definitely hit that subscribe button. I'm going to be doing tons of giveaways, and not all of them will be on Whatnot. So definitely follow me here and follow me on Instagram. My Instagram is Watchchris blog, all one word. And like I said, down in the description, there will be a link to Whatnot. All right, guys, I'll catch you guys in the next video.